Hello, DiddyRadar here. Welcome to episode 1, this new series in PES 2018. Going for the Master League with Arsenal. Going to be taking the role of Freddie Ljungberg, the ex-Arsenal player, Sweden international. He knows how Arsenal should be playing. He's going to replace Wenger, who just didn't really cut it last season. He's going to get rid of the deadwood and those players that don't want to be at the club. So look at the main points coming up for August. We've got the FA Cup Community Shield on the 8th, which will be the opening game of the season. On the 15th, the Premier League starts. And then Match Day Premier League 3, a rival match. 29th, we've got West Ham United. So this year we've got the owner, who's going to give you targets. And he wants us to qualify for the Europa League. It's not really good enough. So we'll be hoping to push rather than just the Europa League. So we're going to look at the tactic we're going to be using. It's going to be a 4-3-3. As it stands, we are playing Lacazette up top, Sanchez and Welbeck on the wings, Ramsey, Ozil, central midfielders with Xhaka in the CDM role. We've got Kolasinac and Ballerin as the fullbacks, Mustafi, Koscielny centre-backs, with Peter Cech in goals. There is a number of players that will be looking to change. Sanchez, he doesn't want to be at Arsenal, so if I get a big offer, he will go. It's like Ozil, I want to keep him, but I won't if he's like, I come in with a big offer. Players like Mertesacker too old, Ospina isn't going to play, Debussy needs to go. Jack Wilshere is always injured, don't want to play him. So there will be a lot of changes in the squad. So if we just review who's been put on the transfer list, then it's David Ospina has gone on, Per Mertesacker. We've got Mathieu Debussy, Santi Cazorla, and I think Jack Wilshere is the final one, but they're either getting on a bit or they're just not fitting into my plans. So with them going out, hopefully we've got a £40 million budget as it stands, 12 million in the wages for the year. So hopefully get some changes in, bring some younger players in, get some British players in hopefully, and build on from there. So I've gone in, made a few offers for some players, hopefully we can get them to the table. They all had either 1 or 0 blocks on chances of signing. We've gone on for Jack Butland for a goalkeeper, Virgil van Dijk as a centre back, we've got Riyad Mahrez and Ross Barkley as midfielders, and then Thomas Lemar, who Arsenal claimed to go on for on deadline day, but nothing ever came for it, but hopefully we can bring him in. So this season we've got this new screen in, it's called Team Status, it tells you team spirit, team strength, squad satisfaction, key players, where the club currently sits in the rankings. I think that's like the world rankings, so currently we're set at 6th, but the chairman only wants Europa League, which is strange. And we've got the Owners Trust, where apparently if we get too low we can get sacked this year. So that should be interesting, but hopefully we won't be in that position. So as we can see there, sports director's come back, and being in challenge mode shows how difficult it is to actually sign players. Every player negotiation is broken down. We'll go back in and resubmit them all, hopefully we can get some progress the second time round. And again we've put it in, and all 5 have broken down, they're just too valuable to the clubs. So it looks like we're looking at different targets for this at the moment. We could always go back in once they've completely disappeared. And for Celebrate Freddie Ljungberg's appointment as manager, they've given us an extra £600,000 transfer budget and an extra £2 million in the salary budget. So here we have then, clip sequence, battle for the Community Shield's about to begin. Freddie Ljungberg sat alongside Laurent Koscielny, discussing to the press that hopefully they want to push for this win and get the first bit of silverware of Freddie Ljungberg's range. It's also down as a derby match against Chelsea, so it's going to be extra tough for us. And the owner's there just reiterating he wants us to win the Community Shield. So here we have it then. Players in the changing rooms. Ljungberg's giving them the talk, trying to G them up. Got to win this. One game only. Straight for the trophy.
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started.
Chelsea versus Arsenal, Premier League champions versus the FA Cup winners. Players are in the tunnel. Antonio Conte's men are going to be well drilled. It's going to be tough opposition. But Arsenal will feel confident with the new manager in place. It's going to be strange for Arsenal, first change in management in a long time since Arsene Wenger was let go by the club after seemingly losing some players in his dressing room. Players like Sanchez holding out, not signing them new contracts, and has been made available. He's available but not transfer listed.
And we rise now for the
if somebody
English
comes in,
national
he's more than welcome to go, and he is replaceable. Every player has a price. Every player is replaceable. Look down the line there, Courtois standing up heads and shoulders above all the other players. He's that tall. Little Kante. There is that man Sanchez. He's got a lot to prove this season if he's to stay in the Arsenal shirt. He is a key man. He just feels like there's a lack of ambition at the club. Now we look at the squads again, coming up on the screen. Nice bit of presentation this year. And that's the Chelsea team. Hazard playing as a wing back, which is quite strange. And Arsenal, as we know, 4-3-3 with Zaki in that holding midfield role. And the game's underway here then. Chelsea kick us off. It's going to be a tough match. Conte's got his team well drilled. He's got Costa unhappy. So whether he'll be a player that leaves Chelsea this season, we will find out. As Willian breaks early on with Pedro down the wing. He's been chased though. What a tackle there from Sead Kolasinac making his debut.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
And the ref's pulled him back for a free kick for that. What's going on, ref? Come on. First tackle of the game's resulted in a foul, apparently. He got the ball. Got the ball. Poor decision. Chelsea, Willian standing over it. Ball in. Near post. It's gone straight in. That is shocking goalkeeping at the near post there. Danny Drinkwater nodding it in from Willian's cross. 3 minutes into the game and Chelsea are 1 up.
One delightful ball and the rest was simple. Yeah, I just thought he wanted that
again.
more than anyone else on the pitch.
What's Czech doing? He just stood up and let it go past him. Poor goalkeeping there. So, already on the back foot. It's going to be a tough season.
Kolasinac, Alexis Sanchez.
Sanchez playing it
out wide.
Ozil.
Alexis Sanchez.
Puts it in the box. Lacazette can't get there. Willian stopped by Ramsey. Ramsey's brought down hard.
It is a foul.
It's going to be a booking. First booking of the game there, says Fabregas, former Arsenal man. Look again. Ramsey got through. Fabregas was late, brought the Welshman down. Free kick in a dangerous area. Ozil's lining it up. I'm absolutely terrible at free kicks this year. Ozil hits it. Up at the wall. Willian's the one that goes away. Poor free kick. Chelsea on counter. Stopped. Ozil, nicely done. Down the line to Sanchez. Sanchez, nicely done there. Ozil. To Ramsey. Xhaka. He's got nobody with him making a movement. Ozil inside to Ramsey now. Ramsey shoots, saved by Courtois. Ozil, Courtois saves again. Excellent goalkeeping there from the big Belgian.
Ozil tries to get it forward quickly.
Sanchez, he's got Pedro running with him. Two former Barca players battling it out there.
Can he deliver?
Sanchez puts it in, Lacazette's up, no one's there.
Oh, no,
Ramsey. Oh, Ramsey's just pinged it in the top bin.
Really good
What a goal there from the Welshman. Brilliant goal. It's 1-1. All square, 23 minutes in.
Up the flight of that, it was too late.
Look here then, Sanchez's ball in. When he eventually puts it in. Cleared. Straight to Ramsey, who controls it and absolutely hammers it into the top corner. What a goal. Chelsea 1, Arsenal 1. Cracking goal.
Pedro. Morata.
Morata's breaking. It's been held up by Mustafi. Drinkwater now to Willian.
And it's Morata.
Morata again. And Morata's pinged it in the top bin. Wow, there's been some great goals early on here. First game of the season. Charity Shield. Maybe there's a bit of rust on players, but what a finish from Morata on his debut.
He's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Take a look again, Morata, seeing a lot of the ball then. The players just couldn't kind of control him. He's whipped it into the top corner. Czech was nowhere. Not the greatest of camera angles. This behind the goal gets a bit too close. Let's change now. Morata. What a finish. Hector Bellerin now, he's got space. Gonna put it across, Lacazette. Stopped. Ozil, I don't know what he was doing there. Half time whistle goes. Chelsea take the lead. 2-1. Danny Drinkwater and Morata scoring for Chelsea. Aaron Ramsey scoring for Arsenal.
Well, we've had plenty to go at. Mesut Ozil. Alexis Sanchez. Mesut Ozil.
Nice and steady here from Arsenal.
Ramsey is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
They're not rushing into anything. Welbeck plays it forward. He's picked out Bellerin. Puts it across the box. Lacazette's in. Oh, it's just too high. So Alexis Sanchez chases. Kind of keeps the move alive. He can. He's kept it in. He's gone back to Kolasinac. Kolasinac to Xhaka. Xhaka, we know can hit it from range. Ozil playing it through. Welbeck holding up play. Stop though. And it breaks down into nothingness.
Really got Welbeck.
Danny Welbeck. He's got space. Gary Cahill excellently winning the ball there.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cesc Fabregas spreads it towards the left.
Towards Hazard. Hazard, he's got space.
Oh, that's neat.
Ramsey lunged in. Didn't win it. Hazard's still going. He shoots. Saved by Czech. Much better. Oh, and that's poor defending from the back too. Just wouldn't change to Kolasinac. And Pedro's going to tap in. Curse the change. It hasn't been the greatest. It needs patching. Just couldn't get the player needed. 3-1 Chelsea. Have a look again. Hazard did excellent. Turned me well. Can't fault that. He beat me fair. But here I tried change to Kolasinac and he just stood there. It wouldn't change to him. Chelsea extend their lead. Cracking save though from Czech. And that does give the good angle to see how bad Kolasinac was. A couple of changes then. Theo Walcott and Olivier Giroud coming on. Lacazette and Welbeck going off. Here he is again. Giroud. Oh, Ozil. He's got Sanchez on the overlap. Sanchez shoots. Oh, he's put it wide. Alexis Sanchez there. You'd have put money on him scoring.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences. And that's precisely why.
Ozil's ball. So Sanchez. And Sanchez just can't hit the target.
Now it's Giroud.
Giroud holding up play again. Theo turning his marker. Puts it across Sanchez. Courtois collecting it from out the air.
Forward.
Giroud.
Giroud plays
Got
it out
Sanchez
to the
out
wing.
wide. Sanchez. Oh, he's
Alexis
still gone.
Sanchez.
Touch
Alexis
inside.
Sanchez.
Sanchez is still going.
He's left it.
Sanchez shoots. Oh, he's missed it
It's
again.
a carbon copy of their previous
Excellent bit of
miss.
run there
They're
from
just
Sanchez.
lacking
Took on his markers.
And while that's fairly obvious,
Battled against
attacking
Azpilicueta.
play is
Finally got
quite
away
good.
from him. Made the shot. Maybe Christensen did just enough to put him off.
Xhaka gathers from the goal kick. Ramsey with the ball through. He's come through and he's had a quick look
Walcott's
inside.
ball. Oh, it's gone in. 3-1. Sanchez, he's finally got the goal. I didn't expect nothing
Oh,
coming
the
out
cross was
there, but
inch
Walcott's
perfect,
ball
and
across,
the header.
and Sanchez nodding it in.
well, look, it's often the time.
Walcott and Giroud have definitely made a difference since coming on. Ramsey, he picks out Giroud, gives it to Walcott. Walcott then whips it in, back post. It's headed in by Sanchez. 3-2. Can Arsenal get an equaliser? Beautiful ball. And what a header. In off the bar.
We're out by
Walcott.
running down the clock, I think.
Oh, he's turned Gary Cahill. He's going to come inside again. Nicely done there. Theo Walcott.
Got a size of goal here.
He's got Sanchez with him. Sanchez.
At it.
Walcott.
Oh!
Oh, it's lobbed over. What a block there from the Chelsea defender. That would have been 3-3 there, surely. Walcott did excellent. He's done well since coming on. There it is. There's the block. And Gary Cahill is the man that saves you. Chelsea captain, leading by example.
Look,
It's a
there's
corner ball.
good headers of a ball in this
Granit
team now,
Xhaka
and they'll be
whips it
demanding
in,
right
back
delivery
post.
to give it.
Koscielny's up, hits it. Oh, Sanchez can't get in under it. And surely that's game over now. It is.
Arsenal are out.
Chelsea
The dream
run
is
away with
over.
victory
The
today
prize
then.
has got away.
Antonio Conte's man played well.
Well, these are the
Arsenal
moments
denied
seared
by
painfully on the
snatching
memory
at
of fans
chances
and
mainly.
players.
Alexis Sanchez
Southampton,
could have had more.
many highs and lows.
On the day,
Glory
turns
has
3-2.
got away.
So after the match, we went back in to make some more transfer bids. As we know, we can only make 5 bids at a time. We've gone back in for Butland again. I really want Butland. I want him to replace Czech this season. Then we've got in for Salvio. He can play on either wing, mainly right winger. Currently at Benfica. Got Gustavo Gomez of AC Milan. Slipped down the pecking order, now Bonucci and Masaccio has come in. Could do a job as backup. We replaced that Mertesacker on the bench. He's better than Chambers, so he'd be a good signing. Then we've got a player called Gomez, right back, from Lanús in Argentina. He'll be a backup to Ballerin and will replace Debussy. Then we've got youngster Mauro Locatelli from AC Milan. I'd just like to get a youngster in, get him some growth. He could be a good player that could play and grow. Well then, opening day of the Premier League season. We're hosting Manchester City at the Emirates Stadium. It's going to be tough. Man City got a good squad. Pep Guardiola in charge. Starting new goalkeeper Edison Moraes in goal. And then they've got Stones, Company, Otamendi at the back. Fernandinho, Gundogan, Toure, Sane, De Bruyne and Sterling in midfield with Aguero up top. I think they're playing the same sort of formation as Chelsea do. But according to that, it's 7 and 10 up top. So Sterling's playing up top alongside Aguero. And then for us, we have brought in Theo Walcott on the right wing. He made a difference when he came on. I'm going to stick with Lacazette as it stands. So let's get this up and away. So Lacazette gets underway then.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think when it comes to reading the game, you're not going to do much better than Company. It's a game of anticipation which dictates your positional play, and he gets it spot on time and time again.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Looks like a good
Ball
ball
played through by Sterling.
And
De Bruyne early on. Well, at least we didn't score from the
Great
first,
ball to
concede
play
from the
him, but he
first shot
will
on
be
goal this
gutted
time.
to miss that.
It's easy to say it,
Better
but
start
difficult
today.
to stop it when runs in behind are being made like
Can't
that.
get much worse than conceding after 3 minutes though.
Walcott
And he
going
is Walcott.
through.
He's going to point across looking for Lacazette near post.
Oh, the keeper.
What a save from Edison.
Well, what can I say?
Brazilian that's come in.
Goalkeeping.
to replace Claudio Bravo, it would seem, after he had a up and down season. And look at that, one arm save, puts it over his ball, corner ball early on. Xhaka's gonna whip it in. It's gone back, Sanchez, and comfortable for Ederson.
Real class. Toure spreads it towards the left. Hector Bear.
Oh, Ballerin there, foot high. And is it going against Ballerin or in Ballerin's favour? That definitely should be a free kick to Man City there. Ballerin went in dangerously. It's been given in Arsenal's favour. Strange decision there from the ref.
Manchester disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Ozil flicking it over. Lacazette controls it. John Stones again seems to have Lacazette's number today. Walcott. It's shot by Sanchez, and what a finish. 1-0 Arsenal. Alexis Sanchez with an absolute thunderbolt on the edge of the area.
Arsenal are really pouncing on
Look what it
stray
means to
passes
the
in
Arsenal
midfield.
players.
We're talking seconds
Sanchez
for
playing for his
interception to the back
future.
of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Ljungberg's questioned his loyalty. He is not impressed with how he played last season. He had the transfer saga saying that he was going to go, then he wasn't, then he was. Refused to sign a contract with Wenger here. Wenger's now gone. Could Sanchez save his Arsenal career? He scores goals like this, I don't see why not. What a finish. Boosh.
It's De Bruyne. Now it's Aguero. And the weighted pass. De Bruyne.
Oh,
And he's there to make
what a save from Czech.
The
Raheem
keeper
Sterling
really
there.
dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Take another look at it. Aguero's ball out wide to De Bruyne is excellent. He puts it straight across, and Sterling out jumps Koscielny, who just stood there like a lemon. De Bruyne whipping it in. Sane. Get red, get red.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Nicely done there.
Sterling with the ball through.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
De Bruyne still in.
He's gone for
Oh,
it.
and Koscielny
Really
again.
well taken
Left
goal.
standing.
Oh, listen,
This
the
time,
writing was on.
Sergio Aguero's on the other
This was
end of
gonna
it.
happen,
And he ain't going to miss from there. It's 1-1.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent
Take another look then. De Bruyne's cross.
to pull it off.
I was controlling Mustafi. Wouldn't change to Koscielny. And I just couldn't get in front of the play for that reason. So there it is. 1-1. Good finish though from Aguero as he flicks it in. Czech probably should have done better at the near post.
Spreads it wide. Oh, good interception. De
Oh,
Bruyne.
De Bruyne's got space. He's put it in. What a fingertip save there from Peter Cech.
Season contender, if only.
De Bruyne picks it up from the
At least
ball over the
crowd
top.
are appreciative of his effort.
Poor touch there from Ozil. De Bruyne, and what a save from Cech. It's De Bruyne's corner.
And it's
Koscielny clears
hoisted
it
clear.
nice. Lacazette then.
Brought forward.
Has he got
What
somebody
does he
with
try
him?
from here?
Lacazette.
Alexis
Oh, Sanchez, he's turned his man.
away.
Company couldn't keep up, and Sanchez, and what a save from
Wasn't
Ederson.
easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there
Goalkeeper's
to back
making
up
some
his
cracking
high-class
saves.
wage.
Sanchez left Company for dust, and then Ederson with a block. Corner ball.
Through. And it's Walcott.
Theo. Oh, Theo drew his marker.
Hector Bellerin.
Ballerin's on the overlap. He's got Lacazette. Lacazette shoots. It's at the post, and it's turned in by Mesut Ozil. It's 2-1 Arsenal. Mesut Ozil, first goal of the season. We saw there Walcott pulled his marker out of position, Ballerine was left unchecked. Lacazette got a shot away, hit the post, Ederson couldn't recover in time, and Ozil hammers it into the back of the net. That's 2-1 Arsenal now at the Emirates. Lacazette hitting the post though, and Ozil had an empty goal to shoot at basically. So Raheem Sterling stopped easily there. Lacazette, he's got men all around him. There's just nowhere to go. He's got nobody with him. Ramsey, Walcott, Ballerine from deep. Ramsey, save there from Ederson. Ozil, and he's Sanchez again.
Oh, sweet feet from him there.
Oh, Sanchez took an elbow to the face there from Company. I think the big Belgian's getting a bit frustrated. He's going to take a booking. Man City captain, high arm there. And he's going to argue with the ref. He's going to say it didn't happen. Take another look here. Sanchez took an elbow to the face there. So Arsenal make a couple of changes. We've got Giroud on for Lacazette and Nenny on for Ramsey. As Ozil's ball is played in. Oh, and Giroud just missed it.
Are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Theo Walcott is looking a bit tired. He's got nobody with him.
Walcott.
He's come inside.
Oh, surely.
Still going. Oh, couldn't get the ball out of his feet.
This is good ball.
Otamendi.
Nicely done. Giroud playing it through. It's Walcott again. Walcott. Oh, he's absolutely sliced it wide. This is why Walcott probably won't be a first team player if I can get somebody in on that right wing. He just falters at the last hurdle. Doesn't score enough goals.
Alexis Sanchez.
Sanchez, he's got it. Plays inside to Kolasinac, who's now giving it to Giroud. Giroud looking for Ozil. Ozil. Ederson with an excellent save again. It remains 2-1. And there it is, full-time whistle. Arsenal hold on. All goals were scored in the first half. It's a 2-1 victory for Arsenal and Freddie Ljungberg's Premier League debut as the manager. Started well. Can they carry on like this? So after match day 1 in the Premier League, we'll look at some of the scores. Arsenal with that 2-1 victory over Manchester City. Manchester United beating Bournemouth away 3-1. Everton pick up a 2-0 victory at the Olympic Stadium. Tottenham winning 1-0 against Leicester City. Crystal Palace beating newly promoted Brighton 2-0. Southampton beating Stoke City 2-0. Newcastle picking up a victory in their first Premier League game against Watford 2-0. Swansea, an excellent 3-0 victory. West Brom 3-0 against Liverpool at Anfield. That's a fantastic result for them. And Antonio Conte's men picking up a 1-0 victory over Huddersfield Town. After match day 1, West Brom sitting top of the league, but there is a number of teams that picked up victories. There were no draws in the opening weekend. Currently bottom, Burnley, Liverpool and Watford. So as it stands here, it says Sanchez and Griesta's standings with the supporters and merchandise sales are on the rise as a result. The board have seen fit to increase the salary budget going forward. Developing fan favourites too seems to be paying off. Please check your team's budgets. So the salary has gone up by £2.6 million. So as we can see there, Arsenal came out on top with Ozil clinching the winning goal. Ozil had this to say after the game: "That was a great move and I'm just glad that we got the goal to show for it. We just refused to give up. That's all there is to it." And he says Ballerine showing great promise, so it'll be worth keeping an eye on his development. Basically, he should get a growth spurt at some point. So we'll look here then, we've actually got updates and 4 transfers this time. But once again, Jack Butland's broken down. He's really playing hardball. So Salvio, they've come back and said they want 13 million with a £2.3 million a year salary, 2-year contract. We've got some negotiation room. getting around 8 million. Drop his salary to just below 2 million. Yeah, we'll go just above 2 million. I think that looks about a good deal there. If we can get him 78% chance of success. I wouldn't read too much into transfer fees. They're a bit all over the place in PES. They're not realistic, but when you think the budgets are lower on this game in comparison to FIFA, so the player values are actually lower as well. So we'll make that bid. And we've got Gustavo Gomez. AC Milan want 12 million, and again he wants £2 million. Bournemouth and Norwich are also interested in him, so we'll renegotiate with him. We can get him right down to around 6 million on 84%. Drop his wages, get him on a nice long contract. So we'll make that offer, see what comes back. Then we've got Gomez to play from Lanús. So we can't really get much off. We're looking at around £1 million saving, and he'll take a wage drop because he's coming to the bigger league. We'll offer him the 4-year contract, 5-year contract. And then Locatelli, 8.8 million with a £1.8 million contract. So again, knock it down, knock it down. He doesn't want a long-term contract, and we'll send that. And then we've renegotiated with Butler and try and get them to the table. So we were a bit too tough on Gomez's deal, even though it had a high percentage to accept. It actually broke down. Jack Butland just really doesn't want to sign. We're going to have to go in for somebody else. Salvio, Gomez and Locatelli will all be free to accept the contracts now, and Debuchy has received an offer from Salzburg. So we'll have a look now. Mathieu Debuchy, they've come in for 15 million. I don't even want to offer it. So for 90% we could gain an extra £1.5 million. It's no way of it. I'll just take the offer just in case. There was a high offer on that Lanús player and he's still rejected. So that's Debushy's on his way. Butland broke down again. Salvio is accepted, so he's going to cost 8.2 million with almost £2 million salary. Then we've got Gustavo Gomez, 6 million with £1.5 million salary. And then we've got Locatelli, 5.3 million with a £1.3 million salary. Wilshire's not going anywhere. He's on the transfer list. Looking forward to the match against Bournemouth. And then this is completely wrong. Red Bull Leipzig have signed the player from Arsenal, and for some reason it's saying from AC Milan. So we've gone in for 3 other keepers then. All 3 of them are youngsters. We've got Cardinale from Nice, Areola from PSG, and Kepa from Athletic Bilbao. So with the 3 new signings coming in, we're going to put Salvio's going to come in, be first choice right winger. We've put Locatelli on the bench in the place of Elneny, and Gomez is on the bench in place of Callum Chambers. Awobi has got dropped to the reserves now, as I've lost the space there. But all players will be rotated anyway, so they'll all still get games. So we'll look at numbers then. We've got Gustavo Gomez, who's going to wear the number 5 shirt. Eduardo Salvio is going to wear the number 37 shirt. And Mauro Locatelli is going to wear his number 73 shirt that he wears when he's in Serie A. So next game of the season, match day 2, we're going to be taking on Bournemouth, who had a good start to the season, got to win themselves. Changes to the squad, we've got Coquelin coming in for Ramsey. Salvio's going to make his debut on the right wing. And then we'll look at the Bournemouth squad. We've got Boric in goals, Francis, Ake, Cook at the back, Shamaili, Arte, Sermon, Stanislas and Fraser in midfield. Josh King playing in behind Callum Wilson.
Granit Xhaka. Mustafi. Koscielny. Forward it goes. Coquelin. Alexis Sanchez. Arsenal with the majority of possession so far. It is still early.
Nicely done. Lacazette's in on goal. And Lacazette is up and running for Arsenal for the season. 13 minutes in, Bournemouth have barely touched the ball.
And how about the timing of the
Lacazette
pass
gets the
and
goal.
run?
1-0
They've worked
Arsenal.
it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Take another look at it. It's just getting knocked around the park. Ozil placed inside to Salvio. Salvio with the assist on his debut, and Lacazette slots it past Boric. Nicely played, nice team goal. And Salvio will be glad to get that assist. Eddie Howe won't be happy with how Bournemouth have started. It's got Salvio running at the defence again.
Down the right-hand side. Can he find a finish?
Excellent run from Salvio. Oh, it's been saved there by Boric. The Argentinian's on fire early on. Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez is still going. He's going to play it through. Lacazette. Oh, he sends the keeper the wrong way. Alexander Lacazette. And that's his second of the day, second of the season. Brilliant there. Brilliant piece of movement. Sanchez broke quick. Knocked it through. Lacazette wrong-footed the keeper, then slots it back across his face. Nicely played. Nice goal. That weighted pass there was excellent. Lacazette sends it back across the keeper.
Monreal.
It's spread wide.
Alexis Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Now it's
Give and go
Lacazette.
with Lacazette.
Alexis
Lacazette.
Sanchez.
Flicked it back in.
Clips one through.
Sanchez.
Goes for
Lacazette.
goal.
That was very
Saved only
wide.
by poor finishing.
Not for throw.
Lacazette controlled that.
Locatelli. And it's Welbeck.
Locatelli with his first touch.
Oh, the ball's come loose.
Salvio's ball in. Coquelin. Locatelli.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging
Nicely
away,
done.
but the manager has done him a big favour, I think,
Monreal.
by taking him off. You know,
To
he was looking
Welbeck.
very, very leggy.
Welbeck whips it in
Into
back
the
post.
middle.
Salvio's up and Lacazette scores his hat-trick.
Really well taken goal.
Oh no, he's been flagged.
Offside.
Oh, that's heartbreak for him.
Yeah, the assistant did have his
That
flag
linesman
up.
looks
The
like
referee
Salvio.
seemed to spot it late, though.
Lacazette is
Nevertheless,
not
the right
happy.
decision.
Thought he had his
A
hat-trick.
moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
And it's Salvio. No, Lacazette was offside.
And that's
There
that.
it is, full-time whistle.
always
Arsenal
looked
picking
more
up the
driven
second
side,
win
probably the better
of
side,
the season.
and
2
nobody
goals
is
from
arguing
Alexander
about
Lacazette.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Bournemouth just couldn't find a breakthrough.
Made their superiority.
And that's back-to-back
They found
wins
cruise
for
control
Freddie
quite early
Ljungberg
and-
as he's taken over from
put the
for
turbo.
Arsenal. Fantastic
Well, thanks for your
results.
company, Jim, and a very good day.
Look around the grounds. Arsenal 2-1 against Bournemouth. West Ham holding Man City to a 2-2 draw. Manchester United winning yet again with a victory over Leicester. Everton beating helpless Brighton. Back-to-back losses for them. Tottenham beating Southampton 1-0. Watford Crystal Palace drawing. Stoke winning this week with a 4-1 victory over Burnley. Liverpool gained their first win of the season against Newcastle. Chelsea being held to Swansea. And Huddersfield held West Brom to get their first point. So now, as it stands, top 4 teams up with 2 victories each are Everton, Arsenal, Manchester United and Spurs. And then the bottom 4, all without a point, are Burnley, Brighton, Bournemouth and Leicester. And there, as we expected, Ballerine is improving dramatically at the moment. So the more we play him, the better he'll be get. Lacazette, as I said, completely cancel it. I've got no interest in selling him. As we lose Cardinale and Kepa, don't want to negotiate. We will go back in. And then we've got why has that changed? Them two are both different. There we go. Areola, they want 14 million and he wants a 2.7 million pound contract. Here's the room for negotiation. So from 14 to 12, we've got 80%. He wants a big contract. 3-year contract. £2 million. We'll make that offer. Wait for the response. And I've decided I want a left back because I was not happy with Monreal's passing. Kolasinac I'm not really feeling. The man I want is Ryan Bertrand if we can get him. England international. Got good defensive, good passing skills. He's good on the ball. And then I've also decided to go back in Thomas Lemar, see if we can get him come to the table. Now we have a Ballon d'Or winner, Lionel Messi. It's definitely not programmed just for Messi to win it every year this year. I've had Ronaldo win it in other saves. It's got a bit yellow teeth though. So again, everyone's broken down apart from Areola. We'll make that offer again. Not again. We'll put in that offer for Areola. We'll confirm it. And I think then that will probably be it for today. These have all failed. Areola, 11.9 million, 2.2 million pound contract. Welcome to the club. And we'll advance, and that will bring us up to the next game. So when we come back, West Ham are going to be the next match. Areola has joined the squad. It's going to be a derby game against West Ham, so they'll be up for it. We'll read through them next time, and if we take a look, we now have Areola in. Areola's going to start. He's going to become the first team goalkeeper, definitely. Squad number, give him the number 1 shirt. So new goalkeeper in. We're all set for the season now. I don't think I'll be making any more transfers unless I do go back in for another fullback and possibly another left winger. So for me, DiddyRadar, I'll catch you all next time.